It's week 1 of the National Football League.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. Sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So the Jets now in great position here to start things out. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Operating from the gun, Alexander. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings us 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And this one is right through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down in the yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he'll just toss it away.
So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson.
Had a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Robinson with another carry.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Jets 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Alexander, and it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again, Alexander. Completes this one to Meredith. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
To number 89. A gain of 9 brings up.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. The throw over the middle taken in. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
At the 43-yard line.
That's caught by Meredith right side. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Jets.
Looking to throw. Alexander looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he's got this down to the 35. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw again.
Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line.
1st down, New York.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over it from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
Still in the 1st half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Burrow will throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Or just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. On second down now, it's Atkins. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And a big 32-yard play on third.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week one picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Hard throw, incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And New York set to take the field. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Back to throw. Alexander over the middle. That's caught by Meredith. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line. That's the end of the
These two teams all tied after one. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Operating from the gun, Alexander flush to his right. Oh, a heck of a move. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
First down, New York.
Robinson up the middle. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. They'll run again here with Robinson. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Alexander. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have taken the lead.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Blake Grupe now for the extra point.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
At the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Atkins. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. And the Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
Now, he came into this game within shouting distance of Dan Marino at 61,361 career yards. And with that last play, Charles, he just went past Dan Marino.
I'm struggling over here. And the only reason is when you hear about him passing a Dan Marino,
A legend.
makes you step back and really take stock of his career. And you realize it's not just about the numbers. It's about the accomplishments. It's about the play. How great has his career been to pass Dan Marino's? I'd say pretty darn great.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 30.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Burrow on play action. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. 30 yards.
And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a Bengals score. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he gets it down to the 32.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there on the 1st down. Up the middle they go. Adkins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Flashed a nifty move, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown. 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have broken our ties. They take the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now out come the Jets. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Alexander. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. To throw on 2nd down. Alexander. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st and 10, Alexander. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Gardner. And he will have a 1st down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Alexander. That one caught. It's Meredith. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Off the option, that's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Alexander. Touchdown, Jets. Bijan Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Groupie for the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener, as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. In that 1 o'clock time frame, a lot to choose from. But let's highlight the game in Philadelphia, a big one for the Eagles, as they'll be forced to reckon with the Las Vegas Raiders. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. The Browns get off to a hot start as they get the road victory in their opener. And lastly, in the national game on Sunday night, definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On third down, Robinson. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
I like this focus, though, because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Throwing on first down. Alexander throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That's a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Alexander. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
On first down, Alexander. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gardner. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Back to throw. Alexander. Over the middle, complete. It's Gardner. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Alexander. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Operating from the gun, Alexander. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It was Myles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Glover. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It fights him off. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut him down on that attempt? And
his kick here is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now it's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Atkins. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff up the middle. Atkins. A beautiful fake. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. And he's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
They go play action with Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle they go. It's Atkins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down and will. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. And New York set to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Alexander, he finds his man, complete. It's Glover. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Alexander, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. One of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. 65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Adkins. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Atkins. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. To throw on 2nd down. Alexander. He finds his man, complete. It's Glover. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Operating from the gun. Alexander. He finds his man, complete. It's Gardner. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Back to throw again. Man open is Robinson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
He stiff arms him, fights him off.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Off play action. Alexander. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Alexander. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
83 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Adkins. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Burrow will throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
New York ready to go again offensively. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to thank the guys on D. They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on to punt for New York. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's going to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brent, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
They'll run on first down. It's Atkins. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
That one goes for 24 yards.
These guys certainly not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
On first down, Atkins.
117 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good gain there on first down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking.
Touchdown Bengals!
Ja'Marr Chase.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Bengals will add to their fourth quarter lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now the try here for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was Ja'Marr Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The offense for the Jets ready to take over. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
A gain of 3, second down.
A 20-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Robinson.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Alexander. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
From the contact. It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Alexander flushed out right. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Alexander.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through another one here and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He finds his man complete. It's Glover.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And that'll bring up 4th down. to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals will get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Jets now down by 8, 70 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Gardner. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 16 yards.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
The Bengals getting set to go. And with the defense out in timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one. And love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for the Bengals, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.